What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to begin the series of breaking down the Al and Jordan lawsuit against each one of the defendants, what they're alleging, and I'm going to show you the proof that they're going to be using in court that's going to sink these son of bitches' battleship. Now, the very first person on the list is Citigroup Global Markets. People, what Al and one moment, got a text from Jordan. All right, that was Jordan. I'm trying to set up an interview with him, okay, for y'all. First up to bat, the defendant, Citigroup Global Management. All right, let's take a look at the accusations that they have against them. And like I said, people, motherfucker, if these people were this stupid to have done what Al and Jordan are accusing them of, and they do have the proof because it's so easy to prove the allegation, it's stupid how stupid these people could have been. Now, it's going to be kind of confusing because I'm talking about Brazilian depositary receipts, but by the time I'm through with this video, you're going to be an expert on it. You'll know exactly what they done, okay? So let's take a look. Let me scroll on down here. And let's read the definition real quick. A Brazilian depositary receipt is a financial instrument that represents a share in a foreign company traded on the Brazilian stock exchange, okay? What that means is that you have the American Stock Exchange and all of our stocks on it. You got the Hong Kong Exchange and all of the stocks that are on theirs. And you got the Brazilian and all the stocks that are on the Brazilian Stock Exchange, okay? Now, a Brazilian depositary receipt is a financial instrument that represents a share in a foreign company traded. All right, so whoever writes the Brazilian depositary receipt is signifying that they own the shares that they're going to be selling on the Brazilian Stock Exchange, okay? All right, here's why I break it down real simple for you to understand what's going on in Brazil, okay? If you look right here, you see this is AMC's Form 8A for registration of certain classes of securities, okay? This is when AMC filed to the SEC to sell APE shares, APE, and AMC Preferred Equity Unit shares. And you see where it says right here, each constituting a depositary share representing a 1/100th interest in a share of Series A convertible participating preferred stock, a depositary share. So when they deposit those into ComputerShare, they now had access to 1 billion shares of APE. All right, that's how the process works. They had to get the shares from AMC, they had to deposit them, they got a receipt for the deposit, and then they were sold onto the market, okay? Now, think about Brazil and the lawsuit, okay? Al and Jordan are alleging that Citigroup deposited shares of AMC and or APE or both into the Brazilian Stock Exchange and sold them on the Brazilian market. There's only a couple problems with that, people. Number one, can they do that? Yes, but they have to have shareholder approval because whatever they profited from the sale over there on the Brazilian market, and I'm pretty sure I know how much it was, and I know where they got the shares, and I know where it's at in the paperwork, that they deposited real shares into the Brazilian Stock Exchange. And you're asking me, why? Where did they get the shares, CSI? They were selling unregistered shares of AMC and APE the whole time. And they were selling them over on the Brazilian market, and they were selling them over here on this market and that market. And they were raking in billions of dollars by selling it onto the open market. AMC shareholders, AMC the company, did not see 1 penny transaction from that sale on the Brazilian market. All right? And you say, well, where did they get the shares to deposit? They were selling unregistered shares, people. Simple as that. So, that's one of the claims that they have against Citigroup. They got a myriad of other ones, okay, for stock manipulation, spoofing the stock, and the list goes on and on. I'll read specifically the allegations against Citigroup if y'all want me to. But the most impactful one that I seen was the fact of how easy it is to prove that they deposited shares of AMC and APE in the Brazilian market and sold them and never gave the proceeds to AMC. Simplest one I've seen so far. So next I'll be covering Citadel and what the allegations are against them. You'll be kind of shocked because things were going on that normal people didn't know, and they have access to discovery that the normal people don't have. And what they'll be bringing against Citadel is coming up in the next video. So with that, love y'all. Be blessed. Hey, go be getting mad talking about why can't I do it all in one video? Because it takes about 2 hours to do a damn video. And if I do 4 videos, that's 8 hours a day I'm spending making videos. So I'll be doing the next video in a little while about Citadel. Love y'all. Be blessed. And I'll see you then.